let me ask you something, boat builder. I'm a fisherman. Explain the stepped hull to me. What's the advantage?
Basically what a stepped hull does is it lessens the wetted surface and lets the boat be more efficient with less horsepower.
What you're saying is you've got less planing surface, there's less boat in the water?
Well, it induces air. And as the air comes underneath and gets mixed with the water, you're going to lessen that friction, which is the wetted surface. And that's why you see a lot of boats that are running the stepped hulls right now. You can get a lot of efficiency out of a stepped hull, where on a hull that's solid all the way through with a dead rise may be variable, but it doesn't step up. You need a little bit more horsepower to get the same performance.
I see. You can get this boat further and faster on a 33-foot step hull than you could a hull that maintains all the way back.
Right. All right, Rick, let's talk about some specifics on this Dusky 33.
Let me tell you one specific right away. The heart and soul of a Florida offshore fishing boat is her live well. Without the ability to keep live bait alive, you're lost an awful lot of days offshore. Mike's done a few things with this that I really like. First off, of course, it's round, has 2 pumps in it that blow out 200 gallons an hour. He could really throw some water through there.
All right, Rick, another thing that Dusky has held true to form to over the years, everyone is custom built and you're buying directly from the manufacturer. So my boat's gonna be different from yours. You sit down with the Browns, design the boat that fits your needs. Like this boat we have here today, this out of the 3 we've brought, this is really our tournament boat. This is the boat for hardcore. The guys go out and take the money home.
Well, you're right, Dave. There's 2 kinds of guys in boats. There are guys that want to be as comfortable as they can possibly be, and God love them. That's wonderful. For me, everything you add to a boat is something else I have to maintain and something that can break. If I was going to have Mike and Ralph Brown build me a boat, it would be as hardcore plain as it could be. It's just less I got to take care of. Turn on the fire hose when you get home, you're ready to go fishing the next day.
Right, some of the innovations they have added, which kind of pulls you into the new stuff, the flush mount screens and the new joystick control, especially for a novice boater. Once you get used to this, it'll have you docking the boat like a pro in no time.
I'm not talking about stuff that makes your life easier. You know, I'm talking about stuff that's almost to the point of being frivolous. Everything on this boat has a purpose. You and I have talked about it with every boat we've gone through. Everything's a trade-off. Everything's a compromise, okay? Mike's made very good use of his space on this boat, and everything on this boat is built to stay here and still be going 15 years down the road.
Right, this is a boat that you can easily cross over to the islands. You can take the family out, but really the core of this boat is serious hardcore fishing. You look at the number of rod holders he's installed on this boat. It's got a built-in freezer, built-in refrigerator. It's all business.
How are you going to transport your fish if you stay in the Bahamas for a week? How are you going to carry enough bait? All these things. When you've got a freezer or a refrigerator, that's necessary stuff. That's not fluff stuff added on.
Right, the openness of the boat design too is nice. I dive. You put 6 guys on this boat with all the dive gear. On a lot of boats that are in this same size range, your stuff is laying everywhere. In this boat, you got plenty of room for everybody, all their tanks and all their gear. All right, Rick, up here in the bow, I like the V-shaped seating, and it really makes a nice casting deck, plus the storage that's built into here. So this is a great place for the family to come. You hit to the sandbar, they can all sit up here. It's a great place to go and fish off of. But what I was talking about earlier is, tell people what this is about and why it's so important to have one of these on the boat, especially if you're going to try and kite fish.
Oh my word, kite fishing is, one of these is almost mandatory if you're going to kite fish, Dave. Say you're going to drift this way, okay? You pivot her, you lock it down, you put your kite rod in the center. This may be your long line, this may be your short line. The boat swings and you're going to make a drift the other way, that's no problem, okay? You can hold more rods and manage them. It's not enough to hold a lot of rods if you're always running to get to one, but you can manage them out of here much better than you can out of fixed rod holders.
So you're talking fishing out the front with kites, slow trolling out the back with the rod holders. That's why this boat is really a tournament fishing machine.
That's exactly right. This boat fished 10 lines, no problem. Dave, everywhere you look on this boat, there's evidence that it's a hardcore fishing machine.
Right, you've got 8 rod holders that are on both sides of the gunnel.
You got rod holders in the T-top to increase your spread.
Right, you've got specific rod holders on either side of the helm for sword fishing.
You've got rod holders right here to fish kites off the bow.
Right, you can fight the fish off of the bow and chase him down with this V-shape in the front.
Right, you've got a platform here to stand on. It's not cushioned, it's for your gaff man to hop up here and stick your big wahoo.
Built-in freezer, built-in refrigerator.
It's got it all.
So if hardcore fishing or chasing that tournament trail is what you're looking for, a Dusky 33 may just be the best boat for you.